Guys, we are here to sort out all the questions. I'm feeling free. I'm not in a hurry, feeling free. We can discuss. Manula, one of the protocols or the criteria we have, I told before is for that, is the continuity, how many minutes plays the player in their team. And you will see some exception, and I can explain why. But for example, in the goalkeeping department, I hear when African Cup of Nations, I hear was Manula was one of the potential candidates to be in the squad. But the problem was didn't play games for a long time. And especially in goalkeepers, you need to play. Because goalkeeper is more difficult than a player. With the timing, with aerial balls, they need to compete. And this was the reason why Manula, I not called up for the African Cup of Nations. Now, you have the case, a lot of people can say, why Masalanga is not in the team, performing very well. But Masalanga, how many games played? From African Cup of Nations, played only 2 games, very easy game. With all my respect, I cannot evaluate. And Manula, even put one game with Foba, is in the team. This is the main reason, nothing. You cannot discuss the quality of Aishi Manula, you cannot discuss the quality of Masalanga. But Masalanga take this decision, go to Yanga, and don't have opportunity to play. For example, this is the criteria. It's clear. I explain in Swahili. I don't know. Very well, the organization, the federation, we created the department of coaching, department of medical department and high performance, video scouting and analysis department. We have administration department and media department. And we work hard and we try to improve. And one of the things we need to improve is communication. I told them. And it's for that I say, I'm very grateful to you coming here. And when we have this opportunity, we don't have nothing to hide. It's okay. Good morning, Mambo, everybody. Karibu. Thank you very, very much for coming to accompany us. And we are here, as Clifford said, to announce the squad for these 2 games in FIFA Serie. We will play in Rwanda. And we are, I announced me. It's okay, the voice you hear well, yeah? Huh? Yeah, it's okay. Okay, we decided to bring in the squad 25 players only, to give opportunity to most of the players can play maybe in the 2 games, even some minutes. And this is the follow players. Aishi Manula from Assam FC, Jonah Amosi from Pamba, Gigi, Suberi Foba from Assam FC, Mohamed Musa from Mashuya FC, Twalib Nuru from Assam FC, Bakari Nsimu from Coastal Union, Elias Lamek from Assam FC, Hashi Mnoga from Salford City, Nixon Kibabage from Simba Sport Club, Bakari Manguanieto from Young Africans, Mohamed Hussein, Young Africans, Ibrahim Abdullah Baka, Young Africans, Yusuf Kagoma, Simba Sport Club, Kelvin Nation, Pamba Gigi, Mudatir Yaya, Young Africans, Novatos Miroshi, Gotsepe, Turkey, Alphonse Mabula, Shamaki in Azerbaijan. Faisal Saloum, Hassan FC. Simon Suba, Al Talaba, Iraq. Kelvin John, Aalborg, Denmark. Idi Suleiman, Hassan FC. Charles Momboa, Floriana, Malta. Terrin Alarakia, Rochdale FC. Paul Peter, JKT. And Suleiman Mwalimu, Simba Sport Club. This is the 25 names. Before I know you starting the question, the idea what we selected this group of players is to keep the team structure like we keep and we have an African Cup of Nations in Morocco, and starting to give some opportunities to new players when they showcase us their capability, their abilities, and starting to work with the vision for the 27 African Cup of Nations, who will be not too far in that. This is the idea. It will be, even for the next months, will be a player who are not in the list, but there are a player who I didn't call because we know these players. They was there. Everybody have the opportunity, will have the opportunity. As you know, when you coach in a club, you have 20 players in the list and you need to play 11. Here is similar. The inconvenience for a national team, you have only 2 games every 2 months. And we need to be very, very careful how we choose. There are some protocols to choose the players, especially we take in account how many games they play in the last at least 45 days, the performance, the level we show in the last 45 days, and as well is depend the tactical system, the game model we will implement every competition, and sometimes there are players who fit in these systems and players no. But in general, this is the idea to be clear. And we prepare as well, and we are starting to work on a big strategy to have a list of around 55, 60 players to be in our radar, to have, for example, 5 players in each position, and we will follow. We created the department of scouting and video analysis. We will follow these players. Players should be abroad or inside the country and playing in our league as well. And from there, we are starting this process to select the player with obviously some protocols to follow them and to choose this player in every single competition we have in front. I hope I'm clear, but I'm open to the question for you.
Maybe, Coach, before the questions, you can announce when is the camp.
Mm-hmm. The program for the camp is next Sunday, 22. We coming in camp here and on a hotel. We training on Monday in the morning and afternoon, and Tuesday we train in morning here, and we leave into Rwanda in the afternoon, 24. We train in there 25, and 26 is the first game against Liechtenstein, and 29 is the second game. It's depending if we won, we lose the opponent, and we coming back in 30 to Dar es Salaam. This is the program.
Thank you, Coach. Now, the questions. Questions about the squad and about FIFA Series 2026 in Rwanda.
Even they can asking in Swahili, you can translate, no problem. Huh? We are here to clear everything, my friend. Be relaxed. We are here to to speak and to talking. Yeah.
Okay, my name is Leonard Kedibole. I'm from Daily News.
Afternoon.
I just wanted to ask if the squad that you have selected now, how does it fit into your philosophy and your long vision for Taifa Stars?
Yeah. Good question. Thank you. As I say before, even now we have a, you never know till the last moment. I try to call players who can fit in the game model, in our philosophy, our style of play. But there are players sometimes we need to work with them and show them our idea and after see what happens. Now we have the first inconvenient. We work in one idea, and now, for example, we have Dixon Job injury and probably Baca as well is injury. We'll see. We put in the list, but probably should be a problem with him. And sometimes we need to change the first idea, the game model as well. But the idea is that to keep, like I say, the structure, to keep continuous to improve this game model and try to see new players, especially more young players, to starting to get experience, to starting to work with us, to try to show how they can fit, how they can adapt on our system. It's not easy. From now, I'm watching every single game in NBC League. I'm watching players abroad as well, and we have one idea how they can help us. Sometimes even in different role than they play in their team, because the necessities is different sometimes in the club. But the idea is that, and I repeat what I said before, we need to be patient. And I say, this is no player. We need to be patient because it's only 2 games. And in June, only 2 games. And we need to evaluate step by step. You know me, I'm very patient, very well organized, and be sure that when we give opportunity one player, he can give the maximum. The job for us as a coach is try to take the maximum for each player, and hopefully we can do this without mistake. For sure, there are a lot of players more who deserve opportunity, but if you analyze the list, I starting to work inside the country and all the teams. For me, it's important if we want to improve Tanzanian football, we need to watch all the teams, we need to give opportunity. A player who plays, maybe he cannot show too much because they play in a team who is in a team is not too strong. And we know here in NBC League is a big gap between the team who have big budget and the team they don't have big budget. But it's up to us as a coach to analyze, to find the good potential the players and give opportunity. Like that, I think we can improve Tanzanian football as well. Because the rest of the club, they will working better, they will try to do the best for the coaches, opportunity for the players, and you can see this national team is federal team, it's for everybody. The idea for the Tanzanian Federation is what all people, all country feeling, this is our national team. It's not only if you play in a big team, you have the opportunity. No. The opportunity is the same for everybody, and you must to perform. This is true. You must to perform after. But for me, and this good question. The first important is you go a competition with very good organization, very serious because it's FIFA, and it's a competitive. It's more, I think, than the friendly game. Sometimes friendly game is, some people can take light, but for us, it's to make experience, it's to building, it's to learn. is to try new players, and is to see if we are improving, not only inside the pitch and all department. What we like is the people can see now TFF have another face, not another face, it's a better face. Better organization with media, better organization in the game, better organization in press conference. We need to raise the standards for professional football. Tanzanian people want to win the game, want to win trophies, but for that, it's not about play a game. It's not 90 minutes. It's to have the standards to compete with this team. The other team, we have this experience. We play South Uganda, we play more or less in the same level than us, but if you see the ranking, Uganda was 80 something, we have 112 in African Cup of Nations. But when we play Tunisia, when we play Algeria, when we play Morocco, the gap was enormous, big, not only in players, not only how and where they play, they players. You know, when you see the organization, the clothes, they traveling with plane, special plane, they have everything. We are so small. And people, I understand fans, we can win, we can beat Nigeria. My friend, we can beat Nigeria, but give us all the condition for to be at least a little bit, make short this gap. And this is an important role for the journalists, for you as well, to pass this message. Hey guys, yeah, everybody want to win, but some people have Real Madrid can beat everybody because have all the possibilities. Real Madrid, Barcelona, like happen in the national team, Argentina, Spain. It's not the same to compete with this. But believe me, we can raise the standard and we compete much better than till now. And this is my challenge, our challenge, to show we can do. And show all the nation, like I say, football is a school of life. We can show with our commitment in every profession, in your profession, be ready, working that, you can arrive. And people and football unite people. And this is the idea. It's for that I say we need to be united. Fans, media, management, coaching, player, united. And we will go far, no doubt, believe me.
Maybe lastly, your special message to the fans ahead of this FIFA series.
This is the fans. Believe in these players, believe in our job, support the team, come to support the team. This is your job as well, to communicate well, to call, to create a good environment. But we can promise is to give all our best to the football nation, to see people proud. I hear comment when we play there in Morocco, people was reunited, was happy, even we didn't get a result to win the game, but people was proud. What we want is now to keep winning, some victories, something nice that they can believe. And we can be together, united. It's not about 2-3 clubs, no, it's Tanzanian Football Federation coming to support the player, full the stadium, pack the stadium. You can see when we play in Morocco how was the ecosystem. Everybody was involved, the fans. And this give a lot of power to the players. Give pressure as well, but power. When you see you have 60,000 people, if tomorrow we'll play in Benjamin Kappa with 60,000 people who support the team, it's much better for us, it's more difficult for the other team. And Tanzania is for that. I love Tanzania. The fans of Tanzania, they are special. They are love football. They have too much patience. But we need to be together. And the role of the media, the press, is this. Criticize, no problem. But criticize honestly. I don't like the coach, how they play. I don't like this system. this player not play good. Yeah, it's part of the game. But don't make with the second intention, the bad intention. That's enough. No, because we are all together here to growing up the Tanzanian football. And me, I will not rest, or I not will sleep well till we can see better result. We can see Tanzania is in the map of the African football. Must be clear, no? For me, it doesn't matter where he play the player. Is in the country, is outside, is in Yanga, is in Simba, is in Assam. Me, what I want, us, what we want is Tanzanian national team, Taifa Star performing well, compete. And for compete, we need to have the best player. And let me say what is my feeling. At the beginning, when I come into Tanzania, I can feel this, like people that are more interested in two teams, three, than the national team. And honestly, me, I always thinking, I feeling something with this. It's no good, because the national team represent all Tanzanian. And when the African Cup of Nations, World Cup coming, it's all together. It's no jersey from the club. The jersey is the blue and yellow, is the Taifa Star. And we need to be all behind this. And I know a lot of people thinking me, I'm identified with a big club here, no? But finish, it's past. Me, I watching in front, and now I'm watching Taifa Star. And I want the best. And I want make a collab player because I like one team or I don't like a team. Yes, sometimes you have benefit because you know much more player who training with you 1.5 years or 2 years, like was the case in African Cup of Nations, for example. You remember, I starting with a line of 4, and the last 2 games we changed a back 3 in the 4. But the back 3 was little bit training. We don't have time to training. But Bakari, Joe, and Baka play this system with me in Yanga a lot of time, and we don't need almost training. It was more easy to adapt to this system. But not because I have preference. This I want to be clear. Because I know maybe a lot of people are starting to count how many players Yanga, how many players Simba, how many. No? My friend, good. I know some receive in African Cup of Nations, receive some and criticizes. I say, no, they don't put play Simba. Me, I don't watching which jerseys. I need this player. He's playing Simba, Yanga, Sam, Pamba, Coastal Union, or Dodoma. Is a circumstance. Please, this is the criteria, and believe me, you know me, I'm very honest. You can agree with me or not agree. This is another issue. But honesty, no. This is the more or less the criteria, what I hope, and what we want to create in Taifa Star. And always asking to the fans, to the old people, be behind the national team. Support the national team, because it's the national team who will be proud everybody. Support Yanga, Asan, Simba, Singida when play African Cup, African competition, but when this is the national team, we must be all behind the national team. This is the aim, and hopefully, I think the fans here showing Chan, very nice was me. I was very, very happy, very proud to see how many people behind the national team, and I hope with our performance, with our commitment, we show something good, we can make proud all the Tanzanian people and represent them very well. Fatality. Yeah. I'm very pragmatic, very realistic. I cannot change. Me, I cannot change. I will die with my love for football to play this. But like I say, I'm pragmatic. If we play like we play Morocco, Tunisia, and Nigeria, Sometimes you cannot make high pressure, you cannot, because you play with a high level team, and we need to be realistic where we are. But in the meantime, is tactics and strategic is depend the opponent as well. You thinking, for example, on 70% avec you, for you, but 30% you need to analyze the opponent, and it's depend the opponent. It's depend the circumstance what we play. If I honestly, I will go to Rwanda to play FIFA series, and we no play like defending in back. No, my friend. We try to apply this idea, but I cannot go play final with Morocco and say, but no. I'm very realistic. We know. But the idea is that to continue with my philosophy, who get result, and try to add and change the mentality of the Tanzanian player, and probably the Tanzanian people as well, because the Tanzanian people maybe thinking, no, we are not player in this level to play. Yeah, we have. But what we need to convince in the player, believe in themselves, believe in the idea, and give all possibilities to perform, because results don't come in from the sky, from God, with all my respect. No, results coming from organization, professionalism, structure, a lot of things. And after, players' quality. This is the plan we put with the TFF, with the president, with the general secretary, with the board, and now with the director of selection. We need to support this player with good condition, good traveling, good infrastructure, be professional, and with that, I'm sure we can compete. But we cannot think in, sometimes people say, coach, finally African Cup of Nations. I say, my friend, put the feet in the land. We building, we will play the next African Cup of Nations with our fans. We'll try to, but we need to respect and to know in which level we are. But the idea, the football idea, you see, me, I'm working in Yanga, play like that. Go to Singida, play like that. Go to the national team, play like that. I cannot change because I believe in myself. I believe in this idea of the football. I still say football is owned for the fans, not for the journalists, not for the coaches, not for the fans. It's not fans. We don't have job. Ni you, ni me, ni nothing. We need to show something to the people. It's for that I asking always to the player, guys, we need to not die, give to the last inside the pitch for the fans. And my philosophy is, to winning game, you have a lot of way to winning games. But if you play better, or you play good football, you have more possibility to winning game than if you defend. This is my idea. And I will try to do this 100%.
Thank you, Coach. But the last question, what is the importance of